into some things. Child, I'm hitting the deadline tonight, and we gonna sit here and talk about some things. Yes, we gonna get into some things. Cause listen, listen. I don't even want to keep y'all here with the music or none of that. I want to get right into the things. Okay, let's go. Let me put my copyright right up right now because I don't even want nobody talking about. Oh, I'm a tagger, flagger, and stabber. I listen, listen, Linda, listen, listen. I don't got time for the flim flam bam and think thank you ma'am. I just don't got time for it. Y'all be playing games on these YouTube streets, and this is in all fair use. And listen, I'm not here for it. I'm not here. I'm just not. Oh, where is my stuff at? um, it's over here. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. The way Amron was dropping so many bombs, I thought I was in Baghdad, y'all. Oh, we're about to get into some things. Tonight we're talking about YouTubers Amron Wiggins and Milagros, honey. And let me tell y'all something. I was rooting for them because y'all see my thumbnail, right? My thumbnail was from 2 years ago. That's why in my post I said from 2 years ago to now. And y'all couldn't just get it together. And I'm gonna tell you something. What started it off? We're gonna start off with what started it all off because y'all gotta remember. Now I'm gonna go to when Amon went to go do the. I'm looking for my thing, y'all, and I can't find it. I don't really see it, y'all. I have it on my phone though, and I don't want to go out my live to do the da 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 da. I don't want to do that. I don't. I don't want to do that, guys. And I know why I did it. I know why I took it out my phone. And maybe I can go get it from somewhere else. Because I want to put it up before, people feel like I'm using their content and I'm taking it out of context and all of the things. You know how these YouTubers can be. They're so sensitive. Hey, everybody, what's going on in YouTube land? We are talking about the beef, baby. We talking about beef. I can't even play y'all a little bit of music before I get started. I can't. I just cannot. I can't. Because that's how crazy it is right now. That's how crazy it is right now. It don't make no sense. Now, here's the thing. It started off with Tasha K interviewing Millie, and they sat up there and they shaded Amron Wiggins. And my thing is with Tasha K. I like Tasha K too. Don't get me wrong. She have her good days and she have her bad days. But I feel like if you're gonna interview Mob Radio, right? I would think you would interview Mob Radio and keep it just about Mob Radio and not messy. But in order for you to garner the views that you needed to drag Amon Wiggins into it. And I do feel like a little bit that Millie, Mob Radio, let her bait her into a conversation about Amon Wiggins. Now, Amon Wiggins went down there to the Megan Stallion Mob Radio trial or whatever. He covered Millie's trial, right? And it was good. He covered her trial or whatever. Let me go to matter of fact, let me clear this. Let me clear let me clear this up right now. I'm gonna go to Amon Wiggins because I'm gonna go to his live because Tasha K said that she was gonna. I heard in these YouTube streets allegedly. Now look at denied. I mean not denied, but look at Wiley already live. He's live right now, y'all. Ain't that something? Wiley is live about the whole Amon Wiggins denied crashes out. He's talking about denied, but I wanted to talk about why I ain't go to Amron's channel. What is going on? Because I wanted to play y'all something that Amron Wiggins just did the other day. Not a live from today. I'm talking about a live from a couple of days ago when the interview dropped. Where is it at? Did he take it off? I hope he didn't take it down because he felt like somebody was gonna. I feel like he felt like somebody was gonna. Because I don't see it. And you know I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Why I can't see it though? Why I can't find it? Hmm. It was a live stream, so it should have been right here. It should have been right here. Because I think he took it off. I think he took it down, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all why he took it down. Because to Tasha K was threatening to have his video flagged because she said Amar Wiggins used her content, which is kind of corny in YouTube land. Somebody used my content, I'm not going to be mad about it, but that's just a petty way for them because his video had a lot of views, y'all. His video with him doing a review about Tasha K interviewing Milagros Grams, his video had more views than the original Tasha K interview. And I feel like Tasha K, being petty, she was being messy. And with that being messy, she said, well, I'm going to have his flagged. And I believe that's what she did. Tasha K, let me just say this. That is the most pettiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Why would you have, and I said I should have did it. I should have did it. I should have just did it. I should have just did the the review I was supposed to do, and I would have had it on my channel. But if you flagging people that's reviewing your videos, I feel like that's kind of corny. So while I sit here and catch y'all up to date of what everything that's going on, what's going on, everybody? Please hit like, share, and subscribe. It got messy on YouTube tonight. It's been messy for the past couple of nights. Listen, I don't really like to go into talking about YouTubers, but if you're going to give me content to talk about, then you're going to give me content to talk about. How are you, Tasha K, allegedly mad at Amron Wiggins for reviewing your interview when you're interviewing Milagros Grams, which is AKA Millie? You supposed to be interviewing her about the whole court case with her and Megan Thee Stallion, and then all of a sudden y'all start talking about Amron Wiggins. I don't understand that right there. I don't get that. I don't get what the problem is. Okay? That didn't make no sense. Amron didn't take no sweat off of it. He said he was still, matter of fact, I'm not going to even look for it. I'm not going to even use her video. Because see, I don't want to be flagged. I don't want to be flagged by nobody with my channel. Because I can see her doing that to me. And I don't feel like being bothered with that. Copyright this, copyright that. I don't feel like being bothered like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a Marn video that he just did just a few minutes ago. An hour ago, Amron just went live. And I'm going to tell you why Amron went live. And I'm going to get into some things. Millie and Amron been working together for a long time. That was my thumbnail. That thumbnail is from 2 years ago when they covered the Tory Lanez trial. From that trial, Millie got close with Tory Lanez's family. She got to be in a couple of documentaries and things of that nature. But then on the back end, Megan Thee Stallion sued Milagros Grams, a.k.a. Mob Radio. I'm going to just call her Mob Radio because that's her name on YouTube. Please go and share her channel because I think they don't shadow ban her to where you got to type in Mob Radio in order for her to be seen, in order for it to pop up in your algorithm. See, I share everybody. I don't have no problem with sharing nobody. I don't have no problem with nobody using my content. They shout me out and point the people towards my channel. That's all I say. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with that. But so go like Amron, go subscribe to Amron, and go subscribe to Tasha K, and go subscribe to Mob Radio. Listen, I'm for the people. So let's get into what we got to get into. And y'all know I still didn't finish this cup, right? I'm almost there though. Remind you, I got 2 more to do by tomorrow. They'll get done. Hands like lightning. So my thing is, here's my thing. So let's go backwards a little bit. Okay. Millie gets sued by Millie Mob Radio. I'm going to call her Mob Radio because I don't want y'all to confuse with the names. Mob Radio and Millie are the same person. Millie Milagro Grams is that's her real name. Mob Radio is her stage name for her YouTube channel. Okay? Boom. Now we got that settled. We call her Mob Radio. Mob Radio got sued by Megan Thee Stallion because she liked a deep fake video that Megan was in, and they were saying that the video was AI, and they was so basically Mob Radio got sued for defamation, right? Okay, that lawsuit just finished up 3 weeks ago, not even a good month. 3.5 weeks ago, maybe. Amron goes down there. He wasn't going to even go. Amron jumped on his live one night. He asked his subscribers, do y'all think I should go cover the Mob Radio interview? Nobody really on YouTube was at the courthouse. Nobody was really covering it from YouTube. So Amron then goes and covers it on YouTube. His subscribers paid for his plane ticket. They was sending him all type of cash apps and all of the things. And I was telling him, yeah, go cover it. It's a real court case. You've been covering court cases. That's what you do. That's what we're doing now. Go cover that case. And plus, it involves a YouTuber. Plus, when it comes to us YouTubers, we need to kind of stick together. So, basically, he covered the court case. Millie kind of lost, but then she really, really won, but she really, really lost. Okay, we're not talking about that. All right, a week later, a week and a half later, not even a week and a half later. Okay, the same night that court ended, Millie did a talk-in interview. She called into a Amron Wiggins show, and she gave him the rundown and how she felt and X, Y, and Z and all of the things. Everybody was covering it that was on YouTube. All the bloggers was covering it. Okay. Then, on the back end, she went and sat down with Tasha K. From then on, I already knew it was going to be messy because Tasha K, again, I like her. She has her good days, and then she has her messy moments. She's already being sued. She already has been sued by Cardi B. I can understand why Mob Radio went and sat with her, but then it's like, damn, I wish she would have never sat with her because it brought out the messiness with Amron Wiggins. And Amron Wiggins and Tasha K been having this love-hate, tit-for-tat relationship as far as I known them to be on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, she goes and does the interview. She does the interview and she says things about Amron Wiggins. I really should go to Tasha K's because that's the only part I want y'all to understand what she was saying. I don't want to paraphrase it. I want y'all to hear it. So maybe I will go to her video and catch that part right there, like zoom in, speed it right up to that part so y'all can hear it real loud, and then we don't have to hear about it no more. That's what I'll do. Bump that. We here now. God damn it. And I've been drinking Tito's straight out the bottle. What you gonna do? What you finna do? That's what I've been doing. Drinking Tito's out the bottle. I was, though, y'all. I really was, though. I really, really was. I was drinking Tito's out the motherfucking bottle. I was. But where's it at? Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up and let y'all hear it. Y'all may not see it visually, but y'all gonna be able to hear it. Because I really didn't understand why they were started talking about Amon. If the interview is about Millie, right? Then just make it about Millie. Don't make it about Amon Wiggins. You get what I'm saying? To me, it just didn't make no sense. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Oh, heck no, I didn't just do that. I did. I did, y'all. I did. I messed up. And I only took one shot of Tito's. God damn. I ain't even tipsy yet. What the fuck just happened? Oh, okay, I got it back. Okay. Let's see where she at.
She was like, she really came up. Like, she won. Like, I thought, he was rooting for my platform to get taken.
Look, this is the messy
Brandon.
part. And I didn't understand why they started talking about Amron Wiggins. So I'm going to break down this video. And then we're going to go and break down Amron's video that he did tonight. And baby, let me tell you something. When he was throwing all type of bombs, I just took for cover because I just knew I was back in Afghanistan like I was in the Army Reserves or some shit. I said, Lord, he's going to go off. And I'm not mad at it. But let me tell you what sent him over the edge before we get into this video. What sent him over the edge was Millie did a station head. A list came out on the internet. Everybody was talking about this list of potential people that was supposed to work at Hot 97, right? Amron Wiggins was one of those people that was supposed to be working. They had his name on the list. He was the only YouTuber up there. The list hit the internet like hotcakes, and everybody got in their feelings. I have never seen, I have never seen a group of people getting their feelings so much in my whole entire life. People was really in their feelings and had the nerve to come out and say that they was in their feelings. I couldn't believe it. So let me see if I'm up to the part. Wait, here's a commercial break. But I didn't understand why people would be in their feelings. And I didn't understand when I heard Millie. Millie did a live last night on Instagram. And this is when people realized that the list might be fake. But Amron had already posted it on his Instagram. And he said, Hot 97, y'all could have called me. We could have had a conversation. Amron Wiggins like radio. If that's the goal that he's reaching for, I don't understand why people would be in their feelings. But let me tell you something. When you're going for your goals, here we go. When you're going for your goals, people will show you who they are. When you back away a little bit and you do you and the light is on you, people will really show you who they are. Let me see if they're up to the part. Because I'm really not trying to, you know.
I mean, been betrayed in the worst way. Somebody used to be friends with.
Oh.
Oh, they ain't up to it yet. Hold on. Because I don't want to hear her talk about Noir because I know that's who Millie's talking about.
It don't matter with the LGBT, the lesbians. They don't care. They'll protect you. You know what I'm saying? But the gay, how can I put up?
What? Watch this.
They think they're the head in charge. Type man like Ski Wiggins. I
why
call
you?
Ski Wiggins for a reason.
You're talking about Armand.
Boom. You talking about Amron? Why are you calling him Skeet Wiggins? Like I said, Amron Wiggins and Tasha K have a love-hate relationship. At this point, they should just stay away from each other. At this point, they will never be friends. They will never work together. They probably will never be in the same spaces, places, and things at all. It just ain't going to happen. Because people like to play on your head top. And I feel like Amron has had enough of people playing on his head top. If you don't know what we're talking about, we're talking about the YouTubers. I'm being messy. Yes, we're talking about the mess with the YouTubers on YouTube. I'm talking about Amron Wiggins. I'm talking about Tasha K. I'm talking about Mob Radio. That is what we are talking about. I have always covered them since I've started my channel. And no, I'm not fucking fitting to stop for nobody. Clock it. I'm not doing it. You gonna give me content, and that's a lemon. I'm gonna make lemonade and pour a shot of Tito's in that bitch and stir it right up and drink it. Please don't play with me. Mm-mm.
We have a cousin. You get on my damn nerves, but I still feel like I like you type of relationship.
You're talking about
He
Amron.
came in court.
That's
like
Millie. Mob Radio.
He was rooting for you. I did get my updates from him.
Yeah.
I know he's upset with me because he thought that we made up, but I said, but you never apologized.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you did all that capping to get into a circle, and still Kim Barbie was chosen over you. Right? And now that you see how the industry works, and
this is a interview that Tasha K is doing on Mob Radio. So could you please tell me why you spent more than 5 minutes already talking about Amron Wiggins? It's no way in the world. You're not interviewing me and we're gonna talk about another. No. We either gonna talk about me or we're gonna talk about me. And that's it.
now he gets on his platform and he's like, oh, I should have understood what Tasha K was doing. She was like, F these celebrities and focused on her business. It wasn't like I was like, F these celebrities. That had nothing to do with that. It was like, these celebrities know my business, and I'm not out to disrespect them. That I have relationships with them. And when stories come out, they can't comment on them, but they're not going to oppress me when it comes to what I want to say about it. So that's why I keep it separate. Don't go to their parties. I don't have friendships with them. I don't give a damn who they are, you know? And so, but with him, like to see him.
Tasha K, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Do they really invite you to the parties? Do they really? Do I understand you think you might have relationships with them, but you got sued by Cardi B, and she sued you for $4 million, and Cardi B won. I'm just saying. I'm just here to clock the tea. Don't be mad at me because I'm clocking it. Don't do it.
His verbiage had changed because he was like, she really came up, like she won. Like I thought, you know, he was rooting for my platform to get taken and branded me as a liar. That's one thing I gotta say about you. You never ever branded my platform as a liar. Like you've always been very, very truthful about what happened in my case, and I love that about you. But for him, he had this disdain towards me because I helped him, but then when I saw him throwing shade at me, saying that I was stealing from him, all this stuff, and I had never met this guy. I had known him like all of like maybe 2 months, and I'm helping him, sharing his stuff.
Let's be clear, him, Amron Wiggins, and Tasha K don't even know each other in real life. They never met each other, never seen each other, only on YouTube. And they talked on the phone. I don't understand what the problem is with her and him, and it's like a thing, but please stop. Like, it's about to be 2026, people.
And everyone knows he had all of 500 subscribers until I started sharing him and getting him in.
Lies, Alexa. I would tell, I'm not going to even do that. But you know she's lying. It's just lies.
And sending my audience over there, and then you thought you was gonna come and disrespect me. Once you show me who you are, I believe you. And please don't follow me. Please don't do this. Don't do that.
Tasha. You have gotten sued by the biggest celebrities. Have you been getting sued and? You talk about you wiping your ass with cease and desist and all of the things, and when you show people who you are, should they believe you? I'm just saying.
And so ever since then, when I did that, and he was saying I stole a Dr. Sadie interview from her, I said, how can I steal an interview for you? First of all, you don't interview people.
Pause. I'm gonna have to keep stopping it. She's talking about the Dr. Sick Bay interview from like before C19. Like, are we going back there in like real time? Listen, clock me and take me back to the future. I don't
Second of all,
understand.
I sent Dr. Sabi's people to you. I would give him, once they were done interviewing with me, I would give him, like, go sit with him to help build his platform. But anybody that does an interview with me, you can't talk to nobody until my interview goes up first. That's how it
Let me
works.
tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Tasha K has a habit of, if she helps you out a little bit, she gonna tell the world she helped you out a lot. I'm just telling y'all what I know.
But he took that narrative and ran with it for so
Telling y'all what I
long.
know.
And then, oh, she's a liar. They're going to take her platform. She needs it taken down and stuff like that. And now to see him flip it, and I never thought I would call you out of all people. But, where did you get the Nicki Minaj story from? Like, being all butter. And I would never give him my number. He hit.
She's trying to make it seem like Amron Wiggins is begging for, information and, begging her. How, she's trying to paint the narrative like Amron needed her so bad. And, oh my God, where did you get the Nikki stuff from? And, oh my goodness, I need you to give me all the Nikki tea and the Nikki this and the Nikki that. Let's keep going.
My assistant. I was like, I would never give you my personal number. I know what you do. I know how you get down, you know? And so I just, with him, I would say personally be careful because you just never know what you're going to get.
How is the boogeyman warning somebody about somebody else? How, here's my thing about Mob Radio, though. Let's give y'all a little bit of tea. Her and Tasha K really don't get along like that. This started happening like this year when Mob Radio went up against Megan Thee Stallion. Of course, all the YouTubers is gonna have her back because we supposed to reunite like Voltron. But then y'all reunite like Voltron, and then after the case is over, y'all want to put somebody down. That's two-facedness. How you gonna tell him? Oh, I just think you should just be aware, and I think you should just be very, very afraid, and I don't think you should hang around them on like that. Let me tell y'all something. When those two was running around in the streets doing that whole Tory Lanez case, I feel like this one right here, Tasha K felt some type of way. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. If y'all know the history, then you know, then you know.
And he is an extreme opportunist.
Look. How him an
I think
opportunity.
that it's so you have to go through things and get to that other side to really know what you know and choose how you're gonna navigate. And you do look at people differently from what you've heard once you do get to encounter them after you've seen, different things because we didn't get along online. I felt like we met and had good chemistry, and I know he gonna feel like we got up here and was talking down on him. But to be honest and just be thorough with the way,
You know that he's gonna get up there and feel some type of way because y'all are talking down on him. Hello. Is it y'all not congratulating him in this moment? Y'all not bigging him up in this moment. Y'all are talking down on him. Y'all are feeling some type of way as two black women. Y'all feel some type of way about that black man because before Amron is gay, he is a black man. So I don't understand what y'all trying. I don't understand what the problem is. I don't necessarily get it. I don't get it. But let's keep going because they have issues.
I've talked about it. I felt like he chose Cardi over me. I felt like he threw me under the bus when it came to trying to move forward with her.
Hold on. I remember that story very vividly. Let me tell y'all the part I remember. You and Hennessy were going back and forth, and Cardi B were going back and forth on Twitter, and he didn't want to be involved in that. He's trying to move differently. And see, let me tell y'all something. When people see you trying to move differently, and I love Millie, but when people try to see when people see you trying to move differently and accordingly, and you trying to reach a certain goal, sometimes you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to explain yourself all the time as you move. I'm not going in that route. I don't want to be a part of that. That is over there. That is messy. He had a falling out with Cardi B already. Why he gonna keep falling out with Cardi B? Because of what? Because y'all going back and forth as females? He's a male. Why are we doing that as YouTubers? And this is why a lot of celebrities don't like YouTubers now, because you want to go back and forth with them. And the fact that they can't control YouTubers, let's be clear, they can't control us. So it's a problem. But y'all was going back and forth as females. Why you felt like he picked her over you? Because what? Because he didn't jump in it the way you felt like he should have jumped into it. He didn't want to get into the fucking mess. I don't understand what the problem is.
I said that publicly, and that's where we like weren't seeing eye to eye. Where I feel like when it was convenient to use me, you just tossed me to the side.
That's exactly what happened.
That's how I felt.
That's what happened with us.
Yeah, and that's been the only thing. It's like,
Tasha, how did he use you, baby? Because you call him 36 days or 36 nights. You make fun of him. You say 1 minute you say you didn't help him, and then when he started blowing up, now all of a sudden it's, oh, I helped him. I helped him do this. I shared his videos. I did this. I did that. Let me tell y'all something. When people see you on the rise and they know you, sometimes they try to take credit for the things that you was asking them to help you do, but they really didn't help you do it. So now they realize that you went around them and you went and did what you had to do and learned it from a whole nother way instead of learning it with them because they really didn't want to teach you anyway. Now it's, I'm going to take the credit for his career. Why? Why you feel like you helped him when he was a nuisance to you and you didn't want, I wasn't going to give him my personal number. Tasha K, you be the one recording people. What are you talking about? You wasn't going to give Amron Wiggins your personal number. Beloved, you're the one recording people. That's what you do. What are you talking about? But anyway, let's keep going.
I do, and I think that, you're a cool person, and I know we could get along under certain circumstances, but when it comes to what you want out of certain situations, you show me you from Hollywood. And that's why I call him a Hollywood nigga. And I say, when I try to describe where we miss each other at, I'm a hood, that Hollywood, and us being able or not being able to just be on the same page at all times and feeling like you will discard me for somebody else if they're more popular, more this or that. That is just what we miss each other.
And that's how he works. Well, I don't like him. And I don't like some of his words. When he's in his flow, he does very.
Tasha K's a hater. Tasha K's a hater. Just a couple of weeks ago, y'all was on Spaces and y'all was trying to work it out. Now it's, I don't like him. I don't like him. Why? What did he do to you? She can't really name not one thing that Amron Wiggins did to her. But you can try to sit up here and name all the people that you felt like he had a falling out with. Here's the thing about his list and your list, Tasha K. You had a falling out with damn near the whole YouTube. You want to put a couple of bodies on Amron. He had a falling out with Jason Wiggins, Jason Lee. He had a falling out with Wiley. He had a falling out with this one. Honey, your list and his list is damn near the same list. But only thing is you got more bodies on your list. So I don't get what you're trying to say right now. I don't get it. Yeah, and that's her problem. Tasha K, you sitting up there trying to say that Amron Wiggins, you trying to paint him to be this bad guy. My thing is, y'all started talking about Amron Wiggins at 55 minutes in this interview. Why are you still talking about Amron Wiggins at an hour? It says an hour and 45 seconds. Y'all started talking about Amron Wiggins at 55 minutes. So that means y'all been going and going. And why? If the interview is about Mob Radio, I don't understand why you still talking about Amron Wiggins. I don't like, you know what it is? You see why I put those two powder suits in my thumbnail? Because they was like this at one point. Even after this, he got up here, he said what he had to say, he did the review. She threatened to take it down, so he took it down himself. Oh, I'm going to flag him. That's what the streets were saying. Allegedly, she was going to flag Amron because Amron did the video, and his video got more views than her interview here with Millie. Now her interview is at 74K. Only at 74K. Amron video, when he did the review a couple of days ago, because this is only 8 days old, when Amron did his video a couple of days ago, his video was sitting at 100K. His video was sitting at 100K. Because he felt like he had to take it down because you threatened to flag him. And of course, no big YouTuber wants that on their channel. So of course, he took it down. Here's the thing. He didn't even do the whole review of the whole interview. He only did the part where they talking about him. So why you threatened to flag his channel, allegedly, if she did? Why would you threaten to flag his channel? Is it because his video did better than yours? And all he did was go over that small part when y'all was talking about him? That makes no sense, but let's keep going. Because y'all had so much to say.
Very well. Like with the Diddy trial, he did well because he didn't have no relationships in there. I feel like when he's not attached to anybody, that's when he does his best work. But if he has some sort of formal attachment to anybody that's involved, he is going to lean more to their side.
Okay.
I feel like he can't stand, like he doesn't like the fact that people will not like him based off of, his opinion. So he's a people pleaser.
Yeah, I think so. And I think...
No. What it is you're mad. And if I'm Millie, I would say, listen, I would try to flip the interview some type of way. I wouldn't want to keep talking about Amron Wiggins. I would have said, girl, listen, let's not even talk about him because I don't want nobody to think that I'm sitting up here with you being two-faced because like I said, I do love him like a distant cousin. Like she started out saying, I do love him like a distant cousin. So let's not talk about him no more. That's all she had to say to Tasha K. And shut it down. And go back to interviewing you, who was the real subject of the interview. But you let her make your interview about Amron Wiggins. And here's the tea. I'm going to do one better, Jal. I'm going to go to the comment section of this video, Jal. When we stick together like this, we can't be bullied. I'm proud of you and Millie, Tasha K. Somebody said Millie's voice and accent is so beautiful. When black women speak, there is value added, period. Mob Radio family, we hear a lot of this is Millie people from Mob Radio. New media, 1,000 gatekeepers, 0. This is beautiful. Because everybody's saying new media. Malag Millie, Mob Radio, Crown, new media. That is her thing. I'm going to give that to her. When I say new media, Mob Radio started new media. So I got to give that to her. She definitely did. She started it. All of these is Millie people in this chat, Tasha K. All of them. All of them is talking about Millie. Thank you, Tasha K, for linking up with Millie. She's dope AF. And I hope to see more collaborations in the future. Collaborations, keyword collaborations, child. I always knew malogrograms wasn't always all bad. This is all, if y'all go into the interview, like I said, go to Tasha K, subscribe to her channel, go to the interview, and just look at the comments. I'm a girl that like to look at the comments, period. You can't stop me from looking at no comments. I'm going to look at some comments. That's all I'm going to do is look at the comments. And I'm going to like your video while I look at your comments and do a review on your video.
But he
Hello.
doesn't get what he wants from something because we had a situation where I didn't respond to him in a timely fashion, I guess. Child, he didn't damn near rip my head off. So I'm just like, I feel like when you think you're not getting your way, or when maybe you feel like you've been rejected in a particular type of way, that whatever he's been dealing with, whatever he's dealt with in life, that comes out, and he gets very vicious. So
very.
I think he's really talented. I hope he achieves all his dreams, and I feel like he would be great if he was born somewhere else, like had been raised somewhere.
Vicious, the word vicious, y'all. To me, vicious is kind of a heavy word. Like, he gets vicious. Yes, he gets angry. But to use the word vicious, wow. Wow. That's deep right there, the word vicious. Now, like I said, they still talking about Amron Wiggins, though.
Or like down south or something like that. I feel like the light is in his eyes. Well,
everybody else, like, you can't say, and I've heard him say this online, I'm famous. I'm influential. I'm like, well, who told you were famous? Not to knock down on him, but like, I wish I would sit up and tell somebody I'm famous. Do you know how detached you are from reality?
Tasha K, are you attached from reality? You can't tell nobody you famous because you do a lot of videos and a lot of famous people do not like you. And a lot of people, like Wiley said tonight on Amron Wiggins' channel, a lot of people come for your channel for the mess and you give up the mess like nobody's business. But you have been sued by one of the biggest rap stars right now, which is Cardi B. So nobody really is feeling you like that to call you famous, but I don't want to talk about it.
I was going to say, you can't say that you're famous. The public, that is for the public to say that you're famous. But because he is so hell bent on being main character, it gets in the way of his work. And that's what I told him when I first met him. You are talented. You have the it factor. But if you don't self-develop and kill that ego, you're going to kill your career.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, I just, I've seen him and you tried to.
Did Amron need to do the work with his attitude? Amron has grown up a lot. If Amron didn't grow up, Amron wouldn't have been able to be on Fox Soul. Amron was on Fox Soul with Funky Dineva and them. Okay? Amron was on one of the Tory Lanez documentaries. Amron has been featured in a lot of magazines, CNN, TMZ, and the list goes on. Angela Yee, hanging out with Lauren LaRosa from the Breakfast Club. He's been in all the places. He was just at the Brandy show. Y'all know he used to work for Brandy. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. See, this is the problem. So when you sit up there and say, oh, he calls himself famous, that's like myself calling myself the queen, and I consider myself the queen. And if you don't consider me the queen, then that's your fucking business, bitch.
Mediate for me and him, and a lot of people are trying to get it. And I got a lot of slack in that because people saw him online crying about me so much for so long. It was like, she must be a terrible person. Why won't she come out here and say anything?
Crying. Girl. You was trying to say that grown man was crying about you, Tasha K. Are you fucking serious? Yeah. Like, I hate when people try to big themselves up by saying things and exaggerating things, because right now she's dragging it. And my thing is, Millie, you sitting there and you letting her drag it when the interview was supposed to be about you. And y'all sat up here for over 5 minutes and talk crap about Amron. How does that look? Millie, you don't want to say, you saying that she didn't sex you up? Yes, she did. And you fell for the banana in the tailpipe, girl. You fell for it. Instead of you, like I said, curving this interview and getting back on track, talking about yourself, you started talking about Amron Wiggins. And this is way before that Hot 97 list came out, y'all. This is way before that. Okay? So, once the Hot 97 list came out, it was like a thing, child. So, we're not going to keep going over Tasha K because, like I said, they talked about Amron Wiggins for over 5 minutes. That's over 5 minutes too long for me. Okay? So, let's get into what Amron Wiggins had to say tonight. Because, like I said, when the list came out, people was in their feelings and things of that nature. And I'm like, but why her over there in her feelings? What the fuck? Why are you in your feelings, man? What you in your feelings about? When a friend, let me tell you something. When a friend is doing good and you feel some type of way about the friend doing good in life, you have to look within yourself and feel and figure out why you feel some type of way. And instead of her doing that to herself, she took it to station head. And I'm talking about Mob Radio. And I did not understand why certain things should not be on the internet. For you to get on this world wide web and sound like a hater, girl, I'm so disappointed in the girls, child. I'm waiting for the commercial to pass because we are not going to do those. Okay. Now we're gonna go into Amron Wiggins live. Let me see.
So I say, voiceover better than nothing, right?
Okay, Amron Wiggins, I love you, but I don't want to drag your whole show. So we're gonna skip forward just a little bit, boo.
Be patient with everybody. I've done what, I've bit the bullet. I've let you guys drag me. I've let everybody play victim on my head top because the way I come across is confident. Some of you guys think I want to be a celebrity and I want to be this person. I want to be there. At this point, I am that.
I feel him.
When bitches interviews is about me, it is what it is. And I
Right.
want to hear, well, you have this smoke for Cardi B. Listen, there's levels to this. Cardi B is a mega multi-million-dollar celebrity
Exactly.
and superstar, and you have to handle her accordingly.
Exactly.
And Milano brands are not that. Anything below them, they get handled in another way. Okay, instead of people trying to tell me what to do, and you guys listen to these women who have been sued and owe money, maybe you should pay attention to how I'm moving and how when I go to court I get deals and I raise money instead of losing money and having to be known as a person that got sued in a defamation case, okay?
When I tell y'all he clocked them so goddamn hard tonight. When I tell y'all he clocked them so hard tonight, I was happy that he said something because in my mind, I'm like, well, damn, did she just came out and said she was happy that the list was fake? Like, I was bugging. I said, no, she didn't say that on her live, right? I was bugging out last night. And I was like, nah, she wouldn't think that. I didn't stay for the whole live. But when I heard her say it, I said, that don't sound good. I said, there's going to be some mess about that. And sure enough, we are here. Let's get into some things.
The way I'm moving is the way I'm going to continue to move because it's working for me. A lot of you girls want to tell me what I need to be doing. Two bitches that got sued can't give me advice on how to move. Let's start there.
Hello.
Okay?
You ain't never lied.
And gone are the days are you guys going to bully me into this idea that, oh, you're picking on them, you're picking on this. No, first of all, I went to that courthouse and supported Milagro Graham.
He did.
So hard, it could have even been a detriment to me to ruin these so-called relationships that I just died to have. But
right.
Because in my heart of hearts, I didn't like how she was being done. And I supported her despite of what we had going on online. Because you know what? She made some waves for new media. Despite her losing it and despite whatever the case may be, she made waves and she made progress, and I don't take that back, okay? And I was supporting her in that. I could have went there and played on her head top and acted like I didn't see certain things and just totally bashed her, but instead, I was behind her. She was in federal court. The
Hello.
world was watching.
The
I could have
world.
kicked her while she was down.
Sure could have.
I could have reported and angled it to her detriment, but I did not do that. I didn't owe her anything.
That's
I was
right.
fair and across the board.
I agree.
And so, you guys are not going to bully me into not feeling the type of way when a person gives me a backhanded compliment. Again, you
Let me
don't.
tell you something about those backhanded compliments real quick. People have a way of saying, oh, congratulations, but, oh, what are you going to do about this, though? It's like, I'm going to lift you up to drop you dead on your forehead. It's like you're going to set me up for my downfall. Like, oh, you happy for me? Yay, thank you, friend, thank you. But I'm really not happy for you. So now I'm about to throw shade on you in your whole head top. Okay? That's what this is about tonight. You threw shade on that man's head top over there on the station head. He found out about it. Somebody brought it to his attention. And here we are today. Let's get into it.
You have to compliment me or put me down to big yourself up. And we're going to get into this audio.
That's crazy. Very crazy.
So, we're going to get into it. And I don't really give a damn how anybody feels. But I realize y'all like to pick on me. But I don't give a shit no more.
Hello. Let's go.
I'm not letting y'all kick my back in. And
I'm not mad at him.
Be crazy and talk crazy to me, because if I would have did what she did, I would have came across as a hater.
Yep. That's
We're
a
gonna get
fact.
into this audio.
That's a fact. He's not lying.
Okay?
He's not lying.
So let's get into it.
Please.
Because I'm done with that.
I know that's right. You get
Let's go.
tired sometimes of people just picking. You get over it.
And let me let y'all know this.
You
Honest
get
energy for black
tired
women and not
of
for Cardi B.
bullshit.
Let's be very clear. I don't give a fuck what you think. What you're not gonna do is gaslight me into a beef with Cardi B for your entertainment, just to turn on me like you guys did with Jason Lee, Tasha K, and everybody the fuck else. So I'm gonna handle all of my issues accordingly the way I want to handle them, based on priority, stature, status, and relevance.
Hello.
Something that you should have been telling your babes to do. You don't fight a Cardi B head on when you don't have enough muscle. That's dumb. So you just sit back and watch the show. You watch
You're never lying,
trying to
y'all.
go head to head with people that have more power and influence with them, and guess what? They ended up looking stupid and owing them money. Not me.
Shade
Crying all
shade.
night because they didn't make a list. Not me. So I'm not here to appease any of you motherfuckers.
I
Be very
feel
clear on
them.
that. Just keep watching me work.
Hello. I'm not mad at it. Can't
Just
be
keep
mad.
watching me work.
The people are
Same people.
spooked.
Tasha K put that in that interview, and she went, "Oh, he turns on everybody. He turned on Jason Lee. He turned on everyone that tried to help him. He turned. Girl, I'm not giving y'all that anymore.
Let me give y'all a little bit of backstory about the whole Jason Lee, Amron Wiggins, and how Amron Wiggins burnt that book, and I wasn't mad at it. I was one of the people who burn it. Because Jason Lee was another one that was jealous of Amron Wiggins, using him for information. Jason Lee at the time was building his channel up on YouTube, and he was befriending Amron, and it went left because Jason Lee was doing backhanded things to Amron. Like, you know how you bring somebody somewhere, but and yet you really don't want to introduce him to everybody? Jason Lee did that to Amron. He brought Amron to a fashion show with Kanye West and all of the things. And he didn't really want Amron Wiggins to be introduced to Kanye West. Now, if you know, you know. Kanye West and Amron Wiggins, honey, they are the same sign. They are Geminis. You're not going to be able to keep those two away. I wish Jason Lee would have known that. You're not going to be able to keep those two from each other. They are the same sign. Geminis, they gravitate towards each other, even if they don't know each other. They energy gravitate towards each other. So it was, I can't remember the magazine, but it was a magazine article being done about Amon Wiggins. Jason Lee then went to the magazine and told them to take Amar's name out of the magazine, honey. Okay? That's how deep that went. So you want to sit up there and say he burnt a bridge with Jason Lee? No, he did not. Because, listen, Jason Lee knew what he was doing. He was jealous of Amon Wiggins. I don't care what nobody say. Now let's keep going.
Everybody pump me up. Oh, Jason Lee's disrespecting you. Oh, Al Reynolds is trying you. Why are you letting Al Reynolds son you, Armand? I tore Al Reynolds up. Oh, Armand ruined Fox Soul. Kiss my motherfucking ass. So, gone are the days that you guys.
Amon Wiggins at one point was on Fox Soul, like I told y'all. And he wasn't up there. He was up there for a little minute. He was doing good. The ratings was good. Everything was good. I believe Al Reynolds got jealous of Amon Wiggins. You know how that goes. And they was doing the roasting section. And Amon Wiggins roast Al Reynolds. And Al didn't like it. Because we all know Amon to roast the girls down to the ground. Like, I mean, I don't know why Al Reynolds didn't know that, but he got his feelings hurt that day.
Gonna get entertained by a crash out for me when you guys feel necessary. Because you know
Sure
why?
did.
You don't appreciate me when I give you a shit show. You turn on me later. Tasha K would have went down there, and if I would have drugged Cardi B, oh, Armand just doesn't know. Everybody that tries to help him, he even did it, and I don't even like her, but he did it to Cardi B, Jason Lee, Al Reynolds, T.S. Madison. Nope, not getting it. So I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to play the smart game. I'm not playing the dumb game.
I know that's right.
So let's be very clear on that. So let's listen.
Like I said, if y'all want to hear the full, if y'all want to hear the full conversation about this whole interview, Amar Wiggins has it up on his channel, Amar Wiggins channel, and you can go to, I guess, if she still has it up, Station Head, Marb Radio. Y'all can go follow her over there. Y'all can follow her over here on YouTube, and let's get into some things.
Because I had to go get a fruit platter and biscuits and orange juice and things of that nature so that they could have them a little, cute breakfast. So, well, you moved. Congratulations. Your last place was really nice. So I hope that this new place is dope as well.
She's talking to her people right now.
So that's what I'm up doing. But I want to tell y'all about something that I saw as I was putting my groceries in the trunk. You were in a car accident. Well, you're here. You're okay? God bless you, and I hate that that happened.
And I want to let you guys know before we go further on. Milagro, Tasha K, we're on or about around the same level. I will address them. Celebrities that are higher than me, you have to move a certain kind of way.
That's right.
Anything beneath me, I'm not addressing. So let's start here first. First of all, you have to be on my level or above for you to even get addressed over here. Man, woman, or child. This is not a free-for-all for everybody to get a response. Milagro has put enough work in for her to get addressed. So has Tasha K.
I know that's right.
Anything below that is not getting addressed. I don't give a damn if it's a man or a woman. Let's start there.
He talking
This
about
is
the
not a
not.
free promotional platform. It has to be some give or take here. Milagro's been in the news. Tasha K has a sizable platform. These girls are on my level enough to where they can get addressed. Anything underneath that is not getting addressed. So if you want to know why certain people don't get addressed, they're not on my level to get addressed. Now, does that make sense? Let's keep going.
I'm glad that you are in one piece. Car accidents are frightening. I got crazy PTSD from car accidents, 2 car accidents. So I will never know how you feel, but I can relate to the toll that it takes on you and what it can do to your mind. So God bless you in that regard. Let me tell y'all what I saw and why I'm here right now.
Right. I'm with Amron. What the fuck did you say?
Okay. I spoke to my granny this morning. We had us a little conversation. We was kicking.
No,
and then, I had to get
funny.
the stuff for the girls, so we got the phone.
Okay.
So I said, let me check Twitter right quick.
All right.
And do you know what I see? I see some paperwork that speaks to the short list of people that they were considering for the Hot 97 replacement. Do you guys know that Armand Wiggins' name was on that list? They ultimately chose some niggas I ain't never heard of in my life. But Armand Wiggins' name was on the list, and they put the list of people that they were considering and what they would be willing to offer them. This has nothing to do with negotiations or an official contract. It was just Hot 97 and their list of prospects.
And you felt
they
some
had
type of way.
Wiggins up there for $250,000, bitch. Okay? Let me tell you something. To even be considered says a lot about eyes on you.
Okay.
And even if you don't get something, it's still dope as fuck to be considered. And what God has for you is for you. So, when you're thinking about things being said, I think
it sounds good that she's saying all of this, right? Oh, God has for you is for you and blah, blah, blah. Let's get into the shits.
It depends on the situation. There are some situations where you could fuck up something for yourself. There are other situations where that wasn't for you. I don't think either one is all inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
But in this instance, I don't think that Armand should take it as a dig or feel any way about not getting it, because in this instance, I think that what God has for him is for him.
I didn't take it as a dig at all. I thought it was actually super dope that I was the only YouTuber and black gay man that I know of on that list. I don't know if everybody else is gay, but I just know I am. So I thought that was super fire, and it just kind of pushed me into a way like, all right, keep going. Whether it was true, false, whatever, because now people are trying to say the list wasn't real. I don't know. I just feel like somebody thought to put me there, and they didn't put me at the lowest pay. So there is value in me, and people seen that, and that is just a sign that the trajectory for me to be in this space is there. And so yes, I don't take that as a slight. I actually take that as a nod to me. So I'm here. I'm happy for that.
And Hot 97 is not the first nor the last radio station that'll be looking for talent. So for you to even be on that list, that puts you in an excellent predicament, because that means that eyes are on you and that people are interested and they find value in you. So
okay, let's get to the shits. And how you really feel, nigga.
Lost in the scroll?
She feels some type of way, child. She feels some type of way, child. That lady over there is feeling some type of ways, child. She even dragging out the petty, child. She just is, you know what I'm saying? She's in her feelings. She's in her feelings. This weather in New York City is just as bipolar as the people on YouTube, child. I tell you. 1 minute it's raining. 1 minute it's snowing. Here come the sun. It's supposed to be like damn near 50 degrees tomorrow. Listen, Linda. I don't know if I should put on a skirt, a turtleneck, and a fur coat. Listen, I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm waiting for the commercials to go by, y'all, but she about to get into why she felt some type of way, which I felt like she should have did this like in her journal. You know how when Brandy used to go in her room on Moesha's show And she used to write in her journal, and she used to say, "Dear Diary." That's what Millie should have did. She should have. I'm just telling y'all what I know. She should have did that.
Okay.
So for me, when I'm looking at the situation, I'm like, well, that's good, and I'm happy for him.
Thank you.
I always wanted to be clear that regardless of like little situations or disagreements, that I don't harbor like hate in my heart or want like bad to happen to people. So I always try to take the time to say like congratulations, and I think that's dope because I truly am happy for whatever opportunity he gets.
Thank
So
you.
that's what I wanted to say. That I feel like that is so dope,
Amron is
and
just like, thank
congratulations for
you.
even being considered.
Thank you.
And I think that I just think that that's good, and that that's dope as fuck, honestly. So shout out to Armand, for that.
Is it really a
Okay,
shout
end the
out?
sentence, and then leave it right there.
Now, in the sentence, leave it right there. So in the media or in the court, we call that a foundation or a setup. You get it out. So people, like they're saying in the comments now, like, oh, she's not hating, she showed you love. But you get this, that's the prereqs. You got to get all that out. Let me say what I
that's
said.
the
That's
setup,
all good.
baby.
That's all good. Fine and
For the
dandy.
downfall.
All right, let me just preface everything. I'm not hating. Congratulations for you. You do your thing. Do your big one. Congratulations. Now, let's get to the real shit. That's what that was.
Yeah, it was. I agree.
So
That's exactly what she did.
And if you don't like what I'm saying, y'all can dip. And you can get blocked. It's no shade.
It's a
Because I'm
block
done
party.
letting y'all play with me.
It's a
And I'm
block
done
party.
with everybody feeling like I can be a doormat and then I have to sit there and let everybody step on me in the name of fake support. When I have done nothing but try to support everybody and let everybody talk a bunch of shit about me when
Right.
really they want to do the same thing as me.
Get into it, child.
I'm done with it.
Be done, child.
And I realize a lot of you women don't like me because, bitch, I'm a fabulous gay man and I don't give a fuck. Keep hating, ho. And a lot of you niggas is hating because, girl, you'll never be me. Keep hating, ho.
I told y'all, I thought it was like Baghdad. I was just ducking.
See, I can do all that when I'm like,
Just
you know,
ducking.
not all lying. So, let's get into this.
I was ducking.
So,
Running for my life.
Put a period in it and a sentence. In the sentence, period. Now is where we get to the shit.
Okay. On the other side of that.
Okay.
On the other side of that, I know I'm not fucking crazy. And what the fuck does that mean?
Please tell me.
Oh, Lord.
Armand is talented.
That's the problem right there. You don't even have to bring me up on this. You didn't have to use me for this.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And he deserves everything he gets. And I don't find that anybody else in the world is fucking with me. So I feel like I know I'm not crazy. I know I've been blackballed. And I know it's shit that I'll never get considered for because of the politics in this situation. Ain't no way in hell Armand Wiggins' name on the motherfucking list and ain't nobody ever said, bitch, Milagro Mutuo. I know it. For me, it was validation. Somebody said it should have been you. It shouldn't have been me because my God don't sleep. And like I said, for him, what God has for you is for you. So
pause. How your hate gonna be confusing? Oh, because I know if Amar's name is on the list, y'all can't be acting like y'all not considering me too. Let that just sink in for a minute. Maybe I need to take a shot just for the backhanded compliments that's going down tonight because I'm going to take a shot to that because Tito's. When I first heard it, right, I said, is she bigging him up You know how somebody lifts you up to bring you back down? She damn near slammed him on his motherfucking forehead with that backhanded compliment. But let's just keep going because I'm confusion about the hate. How you confuse and hating all at the same time? Oh, because what's for him is, and you know what else is funny? Y'all need to stop bringing God into stuff. God don't be having nothing to do with none of that hate that y'all be trying to spill on this lovely internet that he provided for us. How you gonna say what God got for him is for him, and then say, "Oh, because I know y'all, if y'all considering him, what?" Shout out to Make It Make Sense because it's a channel. Y'all need to subscribe to him. I'm showing love to all my YouTube buddies. Wiley, go give Wiley a shout out. Go subscribe to Wiley, Nick at Night, Tasha K, Mob Radio, Amron Wiggins, and Storm Monroe, and all of the people to them. Everybody, just go down the list I just gave y'all and just go subscribe. Pop, 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 pop. Because I'm trying to even subscribe to Mob Radio because when she not like this, I love her. I love the way she do her commentary. Everybody does their thing in a different way. And I like that because that gives you, that's why they call YouTube channels. You can click, oh, Storm Monroe, oh, Tasha K, Nick and I. It's like turning from channel 7 to 54. Like, anyway, let's get back into the things because I'm still on Confusion Boulevard with this backhanded compliment. And the crazy thing is, the compliment is not over. It keeps going.
Oh, I'm gonna leave that right there.
Like,
I don't
I'm Confusion Boulevard.
In hell,
It's no way.
Wiggins should have been on the list and they ain't thought about you.
What the fuck? Wait, pause. God damn it, pause. Damn it. This is why I mind my business and I drink my good water. How on earth do you say, like, make it make sense in my brain right here? Like, I feel like I'm a little bit delusional, a little bit, just by listening to the backhanded compliments. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm just trying to figure out what is really the fucking problem. Like, why we all just can't stick together as a community? We all co-workers. Let me drink some more water because I'm really not understanding. I'm not understanding why she would do something like that. Sometimes everything is not for the internet. Everything you don't have to go live and say, well, I'm going to say this on the internet today. Girl, Millie, can somebody go get her, tag her, and just tell her she said something stupid? Even though she would probably try to justify it. Oh, no, I didn't mean it. Girl. Girl. I'm confused. Let's keep going.
No. You didn't have to get into that.
Yes, let's go, Amron.
You could have got into, well, I should have been included too. Why does this have to be, let's be clear, Miss Thing. There's many people that know me that don't know you. I'm worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
And not for lawsuits.
You know what?
Like, what?
He ain't lied, though.
What was that? Let's keep going.
like
It was weird.
There's no mixing of my feelings and my feelings towards Armand. That's why I wanted to give you two separate thoughts. I'm so happy.
Here's the tea, honey. When you sat in front of Tasha K, you was all over the place with your feelings about Amron right then and there. And then they continue once you seen that list. And then you said, how the fuck that nigga get on that list? Well, he's never been sued, beloved. He's never been sued. Of course, his name wound up on the list. He did the Diddy trial like nobody's business. He handled his business. He put himself first. He had his eyes on the prize, and he did what he had to do. Even though he was being stalked at the Diddy trial, we covered that over here. We covered it. We covered the Diddy trial. Diddy did it. Diddy bop bop. We did it. Period. I'm still gonna look at the Diddy documentary. I'll do that over the weekend once all the orders is out and I can really focus on the Diddy doc because I know every episode I'm gonna have to watch 2 times because or maybe 3 because I'm just thorough like that. I like to watch it 2 and 3 times, write my notes down so we can really get into the things because 50 Cent is over there going haywire and that's a whole nother story. But back to Millie. Millie. Somebody grab Millie. Tell her I said come over here. She's a hater. We need that to be stopped. Is that like a disease? Is that something you can take medicine for? Please stop it. As a community, we have to stick together. I thought y'all was doing that. But then you went and did that video with Tasha K. And then you showed me that you was not. Who is alive right now? Oh, shout out to Queen Sheba. Queen Sheba, I messes with Queen Sheba. I like her. She live right now. Y'all can go subscribe to her. Y'all could. I like her. I like her a lot. But Millie, Mob Radio, I didn't forget about you, beloved. Come back over here. Because I'm still confusing how you can big up somebody in the same breath, not even with a full lung of air, and then say, but I know if they considered him, I don't understand how they ain't considered me. What? What in the backhanded compliment? Confusion Boulevard. What? You thought that was cool for you to get on your station head and say to your thousands of subscribers? Now, like I said, Millie does her thing. Mob Radio, she do her thing on station head. Let's stop for a minute. She does her thing. At one point, when Millie was working on site, she was still doing her station head broadcast. Millie was the only one that I seen on station head become #1 and in the #2 spot at the same time. She was the only one that held that title down, and she lost it all. But let's keep going. She just lost it.
But on the other side of that, when I think about myself, I know for a fact that I have been fucking blackballed and that there are people in positions that feel like, nigga, I'm just not gonna offer you that. It's just not gonna be you though. For whatever their reason is or da 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 da. Like there's no planet where someone finds value in what Armand Wiggins brings to the table and Milagro Graham's name has never crossed your mind. And as dope as I feel like somebody can be or is, I do feel like I'm better. And if
I know she didn't say that. Like, you know how you talk to yourself and you have these conversations with yourself? I feel like she should have had a conversation with herself in the mirror by herself. And she said, I'm better and I'm great and I'm the queen. You know how you give yourself affirmations? She should have did that and not on station head for people can judge her like me right now in this moment. Let's keep going.
What the fuck was that if that wasn't hating? There's nowhere in the planet that a person can find value in what Armand Wiggins does and doesn't see a Milagro Grams, and no matter how dope she thinks I am, she's better. And I'm supposed to take that as, oh, all she did was show me love? Suck my dick. Are you crazy? Are you hoes in the back silly or stupid?
Stupid.
Are y'all crazy? I'm tired of letting people play with me like this. What? What is that? Let me bring that back for you.
Yeah, you do that, Amron.
Milagros Rams, no. For whatever their, I know for a fact that I have been fucking blackballed, and that there are people in positions that feel like, nigga, I'm just not gonna offer you that. It's just not gonna be you though. For whatever their reason is, or da 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 da. Like there's no planet where someone finds value in what Armand Wiggins brings to the table, and Milagro Graham's name has never crossed your mind. And as dope as I feel like somebody can be or is, I do feel like I'm better.
Is there some things that should not be said on the internet? I'm sorry, y'all. Two things can be true. They could have thought about you if you wasn't in that lawsuit with Megan Thee Stallion. You know who Megan Thee Stallion is underneath. She's underneath Rock Nation. You really think somebody's going to go against Rock Nation for little old you? They're going to fight for you when you over here fighting in federal court? Not regular court, child. Federal. Federal court. Not criminal court. F for federal. And you think that they're gonna go up against Amron Wiggins? Rock Nation for you, and you mad because his name is on the list? And she'll say she's not mad, but girl, your tone is Tony. I'm just saying, tone is Tony.
So, somebody please tell me what that was. Why did I even have to be mentioned in that? You could have left it at congratulations, he's doing this thing, blah, 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 period, point blank, pause, stop. I do feel like, though, people have blackballed me and excluded me, and I would have liked to be mentioned amongst those girls, too. Why does it have to be either or? And then you're basically saying, because you're blackballed, they went with the option of Armand because for whatever reason. But like I was the option B, but you're better. The problem is you're just blackballed. But congratulations for everything you got going on, Armand. You're super, super dope. But I'm just better and I'm just blackballed, so they didn't choose me. And I'm mad about it. Like what? And on what planet and what world does anybody find value in me and value in you, Armand, but not see me? And I'm supposed to take that as a compliment?
Nope, that's not a compliment. I'm sorry. Y'all have to know when people don't
I'm
see
supposed
it
to
for
take
y'all.
that as a compliment?
She don't see it for
No
him
way
like
in
that.
hell. If she would have been on the other foot, you hoes would have been here telling me, oh, stop hating on a black woman. You're just so jealous. Da, 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 da. You're jealous of Milagro. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, I'm not playing those games no more.
I feel him though.
Because
I'm
what
sorry.
I could have did was played in her face
He could
in
have.
Miami, and I chose not to do that.
He could have.
This
He really
woman
could have.
did this. Not only did she do that, she went and played in my face and allowed Tasha K to bait her into calling me vicious, saying I wanted to be Hollywood and all this different stuff. Meanwhile, we're going to keep listening. This woman is now about to start crying because she can't go Hollywood. Let's be clear on that. Let's keep listening.
And if I didn't, then I would need to put my microphone down. I don't feel like anybody that does what I do is better than me at it. I don't. And I don't feel like we as the mob.
Here's the thing. When you are good at something, you are supposed to big yourself up. You are supposed to have your own back. If nobody's going to big you up, that's what you are supposed to do. You are supposed to be your own cheerleader. But there's ways to do that. And the way that she did what she just did is a little bit backhanded. It's a little bit backhanded. And you can say, oh, I didn't mean it like that. But girl, that's how it came off.
Of course, you use it as fuel and motivation to keep working. And I don't feel like the mob gets the credit that we deserve for the way that we've inspired other people at all. I feel like everybody takes little bits and pieces of what it is that we've done, and they've created a formula that is more suitable for the people in the suits and who digest a particular way, and then whoop de whoop de whoop.
So now she's trying to say, I took in her formula and added to it. So now she's taking the credit.
And then there's this type of erasure that happens
Oh, and now she's getting erased.
where it's like, well, child, who was the mob? And nah, fuck them, and they didn't do this, and da 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 da. When I think of Armand's upward trajectory, I absolutely feel like he took notes from a foundation that the mob laid.
Oh.
Well, if he took notes, he probably took notes on how not to get sued because you've been sued, beloved. So I don't understand what notes he could have took from you. If anything, he was inspired and he went a different route because I remember him telling you, I remember him telling you, listen, I don't think you should be that close and all of the things when it came to the Tory Lanez trial. But you had to go sit with the family. You just couldn't be there as regular media. No, you had to show the world you knew Tory Lanez and I'ma sit with his daddy and I'ma sit with his brothers and sisters and I'm family now and I call his dad my dad and all of the things and you was in all of the pictures and it was like family and where you going for lunch? Oh, I'm going with my new family, the Lanes, and I'm going over there. Girl, but you were supposed to be there as media. So if he took a page out your book, he took a page out your book on what not to do. Girl.
Does anybody feel deaf in the back?
Right. I feel him.
What?
It's crazy. People are weird.
Do you hear this? Or is it just me?
No, it's not. I hear it. Come on, I hear it. It's crazy.
Are you hearing this? Let me go back.
Nah, fuck them, and they didn't do this, and da 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 da. When I think of Armand's upward trajectory, I absolutely feel like he took notes from a foundation that the mob laid. Absolutely. I absolutely believe that Armand feels like, and he should, that following court cases and handling that a certain way has put more eyes on him than ever before versus doing the gossip talk. 1,000%. And why were you inspired to do that? How did that begin? So that's what I mean when I say, just to put an address on it, that I do think that the mob has inspired a lot of people to do things, period, and to do them a certain way. And I do think that that has helped to put Armand in. It's Armand's hard work that has put him where he is. But that doesn't mean that he wasn't influenced. Does that make sense?
Girl.
Crazy.
Girl.
Everybody's taking credit for my shit.
Yes, honey.
I just don't have my.
It's crazy.
Everybody, but none of these people. Everybody's put me on. Everybody's done this for me, but none of these niggas is where I'm at.
It's crazy. If you make me, make another one.
No Diddy.
Crazy.
And I try to be cool. This is crazy. Like, are y'all listening to this, or is it just me?
No, it ain't just you. I'm here.
Are y'all like?
I'm here, Amron. I'm right here.
I've been doing this since 2016.
Hello. Talk about it.
Before she was doing this, I've been doing this on Facebook. I've been doing this before Tasha K.
Don't bring her up. Lord, yeah.
Me and Wiley were doing radio shows back in the Gap. Are you crazy? But because she went to Tory Lanez first, because I was taking my mom and my sister to Paris
I remember that.
and came back the second week to cover the trial and started making the trial the thing because not necessarily off just my own merit because my fans were requesting it and because I got bored sitting here talking about X, Y, and Z, Nikki Cardi, da, 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 and I wanted to travel and I figured, well, travel and do these court cases. And now my fans almost require me to go to these cases. They've now spent their own hard-earned money for me to cover these cases.
Exactly.
And I cover these cases.
Give the people what they want.
Better than anybody doing it.
Hello.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
But I don't have to take shots at anybody that's doing it.
That's right.
I bring something to these cases that other people don't. I've been able to pull out half of Black YouTube to New York City. Everyone's a reporter. I never wavered. I never shifted on my delivery. I've got lawyers throwing me shade now. I've got YouTubers, commentators, people stalking me at courthouses just to try to battle me.
It's the truth.
I can't help that I'm him like that.
Hello. I know that's right. Go ahead and toot your horn, boy. Go on now.
I just focus on the goal.
I know that's right. Sometimes you gotta toot your own horn, honey.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it do, Martin. I feel you. I understand. I get it.
I can't help that I was on New York radio.
Hello.
I can't help that they want to see me back.
Hello.
I can't help that I was on TMZ and News Nation and Nancy Grace and Vanity Fair.
Hello.
The Daily Mail, the list goes on.
Just to name a few, you know. Toot it. Toot the horn, Amron. Go ahead. Talk about it. That's all I got to say, baby.
When you don't
We on a commercial break now, but that's all I got to say, though. My thing is, I cannot believe she got up on her platform, y'all, and did that like that. I'm still stuck. Like, what are you doing, girl? This is embarrassing. I'm a little bit embarrassed for her, a little bit. I would have thought that Millie would have got up there and would have been in her little bit of feelings about that list. I would have never got up. I would have never did that. Even if I was in my feelings about the list. You would have never known nothing about it. I can tell you that. I would have had to keep that between me and God and then ask him what I'm doing wrong for me to do right, because there's no way. But she didn't do that. She just kept going.
Everybody's upset.
Everybody.
But I invest in myself. And a lot of the key that y'all miss, y'all think I'm with the rah. But every year, I write my goals down and I plan and I detox. And this year, baby, if you thought this was something, wait until you get 2027. But baby, we start in 2026. Because baby, we're doing a 265 to a 365 day cleanse.
I know that's right,
If you
Amron.
thought she was gagging, get ready to really cry in the car.
Ooh, honey.
And I'm telling you guys now, get your books. We're about to go on a deep cleanse. And instead of hating, you should go on the journey with me.
That's true. He goes on those cleanses all the
Go on
time.
the journey.
He's not lying, though.
Well, let's keep going. 265 because I'm trying to decide when we go to Bali if I'm going to drink or not. But if I don't drink if we go to Bali, then I'm just going to finish out the whole year.
So can I take credit for any blessing of Armand's? No. Credit goes to God and to him. But I think if he were to be upfront and clear about some of the things that he's done, that he would have to acknowledge that the mob is in that some type of way, you know?
And so this is what I'm saying. It's like,
Why do I have to acknowledge you?
Amron invested $30,000 and went to New York and jumped on the plane and sat out there day in and day out and fought traditional media and had to fight for it.
Wait a minute, Amron. It's like she wants, like, let's just say Amron wins like a journalism award, right? And you know how you got to get up there and make a speech, right? It's like she almost wants Amron to say, "Oh, I would like to thank, I was influenced by, Millie from Mob Radio. Thank you, Millie, for showing me the way." Like, girl, I know you fucking lying.
Never mind, Armand has to navigate weird ass motherfuckers trying to stalk him from courthouse to courthouse, antagonizing him to try to take him off his pivot. Never mind how you guys been watching me navigate and do a call to action for my audience. Never mind how Armand was able to hustle for new media to get on the number one radio station in New York City, showing that YouTubers can excel. Never mind the fact that Armand was sitting up on the NYBJ, National Black Journalists Association, with nothing but reporters from traditional media, from ABC to CNN to CBS and PBS and TMZ and the Breakfast Club, and me, the only YouTuber making waves to show that, hey, we can do it. Never mind the fact that, girl, I came to your case when
Right.
nobody was talking about it and made people interested in your story and had your back.
And that's not fair, Ma. And I was
When Megan
interested.
Q-Tip was angling the content to your detriment.
She definitely was.
Nobody at that case, prior to me being there, was entertaining enough for anybody to even watch them for more than 10 damn minutes.
He's right. Because he had boots on the ground.
Never
He was
mind the
there.
fact that the reporters call me and say, hey, we need you in Vanity Fair to represent for new media. No, it's why me? Why him, not me? He stole from me. Y'all wanted me to be cool with her. We could never be cool because this is how she feels.
Mm-hmm.
See, the problem is, what I'm learning, and this is not just with her, and now we're going to get into our, manifestation stuff. I want you guys to know this, everybody that's listening to my voice right now.
Sad.
When a person decides where you are, where they are, or a person is jealous or envious or has a certain thought process of you, you can never be cool with them. For real, because they can play nice, but if they feel slighted by your growth and your happiness or whatever, it didn't matter what happened at that courthouse. She feels in her deepest heart.
She has a feeling about him already.
Every time she sees me at a courtroom, at a courthouse,
Yep.
and I'm moving up, she's internally feeling like,
Yep.
he copied me and took it.
Yep. Because think about this. I want y'all to think about something. If y'all been watching these court cases and people covering the court cases, who has been down at the courthouse? Millie has not been down at the courthouse only with the Tory Lanez trial and her own damn case, and I'm not trying to be funny. But Amron has been at a couple of cases already. He has it, he stuck his foot in there, and he really did not want to go to her case. He was really hoping that night that nobody sent him no money. He was not going to Milagros Graham's case. He was not going there. He said, if y'all put up the money for my flight, I will jump on the red eye and pack my bag right now on live. And guess what they did? They put up the money in that live, and the Marn booked his flight on live. He got off live, and next thing you know, he was in Miami. He was not trying to go to Miami. He was going to cover her case, but he was going to cover her case from his house, like we all did.
Because why are you talking about this? Girl, let's be very clear. Let's just say I did copy you and take it. If you ain't shit, then get off the pot. You weren't a court reporter. You went to one trial. You were with the family. The last time you were in court, you were getting sued in federal court.
True indeed. No lies told.
You ain't covered a case since. Like, girl, what? That's like me getting mad because everybody's a court reporter now, and I stopped doing Bro, I'm not mad. I don't see them niggas. These niggas be so mad at me. These niggas they can't even go to court without making me their news.
Hello, talk about it.
But I guess what? Keep going. I keep going. I keep going. I keep going. And you better hope. Hey, you better hope. You thought you cried now. Oh, bitch. You better hope. And that's not a derogatory bitch. I just mean bitch as in girl. You better hope that this contract that's coming,
I wish he would have said
that I have
nothing.
my lawyer looking over,
I
you
wish
better
he
hope
wouldn't
that
have
there's
said
no wiggle room,
nothing.
because if they get them numbers right, you bitches gonna be really crying.
I wish he would have never said nothing. See, let me tell you something
Yeah.
about talking too soon. For God put it in his wheelhouse for you to get what you got to get. Sometimes it's best for you not to talk. Now, I understand he's talking his big one, but I wish he would have never said nothing. Because, see, the same way that she was happy that that list wasn't real, allegedly, is the same way she's probably going to be like hating on whatever deal he got coming up next. And me, you know what I learned? I had to learn it the hard way, even with my own family members. You got to learn when to shut up. Let God do what God do for you. Then when it's all signed, sealed, and delivered and he gave it to you, then you go and you talk about it. You don't go and talk about it ahead of time. Let God move first. Let God move. Let him do what he got to do first. I really wish Amron would have never kept talking about whatever contract he got coming up. Now, did he say the name or who he's working with? No. I just wish he never talked about a contract, period. Because I'm very secretive now. I keep things close to my chest. Everything is not meant for everybody. And everybody, as you can see, is not happy for him. So I really wish he would have kept that. Where the fuck that stone go, y'all? I really wish he would have kept that to himself. You understand what I'm saying? Some things you just have to keep close to the vest and keep good energy around that subject. But let's keep going.
You better hope it's a hard, then I won't take the deal. Oh yeah, there may be an announcement coming soon.
See? We're doing too much
Big
right
dog.
now. Doing too much. They would have never known nothing, baby, until they hit the fan.
We're just in negotiations right now.
Please don't take anything I'm saying and think that I'm not happy for him. Thank you. Because I'm so happy for him. But at the
Don't look
same
like it. It
time,
looks
I wouldn't be
funny.
being honest with y'all if I didn't tell y'all that I thought about myself at the same time.
And
Okay,
people get it.
and I get it, but
People get
girl,
it.
what we're not gonna do is make it seem like, girl, you're not happy for me. You feel like I stole something from you. And see, a lot of you guys don't remember how far back this goes and why I feel some type of way. There was a time where I auditioned for a show called Fox O.
Now he gonna tell you all the
She
story
didn't get the
behind Fox
job,
Soul.
nor did she get asked. There was many women, men, wigs, whatever. Everybody wanted it, and everybody was hating. Guess who got it? Me. I didn't know. Hated so bad, I started hating and started making up lies. You guys, I don't. Everybody thinks that I chase these things. These opportunities find me. No matter how y'all think I burn out, I burn bridges, it finds me. I didn't go out and reach out for Foxo.
I'm so
You know what
happy
she
these
said?
kids is out of
I
school.
just
I
feel
don't
like,
want to do
why
it
don't they ever
myself.
consider me?
I'm going to cleanse them.
When Carlos
They just
King
bringing
told
germs to me.
Funky Dineva, when Funky Dineva went up there and hated on me and played a game, when Carlos King told Funky Dineva that Armand is up next,
True indeed.
Milagro Grams on her station said, when there's a conversation of up next, why am I never mentioned? I don't know. But stop feeling some type of way every time I'm mentioned.
So see, it's a history. It's a history that she's building up, and he's tired of it. My thing is, why is it that every time his name is mentioned in rooms by the big people, you feel some type of way? You cannot possibly feel some type of way, beloved. Your YouTube channel is shadow banned. You're not monetized. Now you can go subscribe to her channel or whatever. I cannot wait. I'm so happy that these kids is home. For a person that don't really go outside like that, How do y'all come in here with a cough and now all of a sudden Nana's coughing too? Listen, they be passing it down and now all of a sudden nobody outside is coughing but me. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to the health store tomorrow and I'm gonna take this is what I take, my elderberries. Take this tonight with my water and I'm gonna be good to go. But I'm gonna go get me some more tomorrow at the health food store.
Like,
I know
why
you
every
fucking
time
lying.
I get a nod up, you feel like that's a slight to you?
That's
We are
true.
not parallel. We're not equal. Yes, we're peers. You are a woman, I am a man. What you can do, I can't do. What I can do, you can't do. We are not battling. Compare yourself to the women.
Obviously, she's battling him
We're
in her
fighting
head.
two different games. I'm a gay black man. You are a black straight woman. Girl,
She's battling him
stop. We're
in her
supposed to be
head.
brother and sister.
There's no way in the world she's not.
Stop.
You keep
Me
comparing
growing
yourselves.
up does not take anything from you.
There's no comparison. He's right.
It does not take anything from you. We are not competitors. If somebody wanted, like, when she was in talks for Tory Lanez or Joe Budden, I was happy for her. I know that she's a better fit over there. They're straight, heterosexual, dominant men. They never want a gay guy over there. I understand that's not my demographic. But I'm busting through. I'm going to still keep trying. But I'm not going to hate on her.
And I'm going to tell you this.
Happy.
He bought up Joe Buttons because Joe Buttons follows Amron Wiggins on Twitter. He's been following him on YouTube and looking at his channel since the Tory Lanez thing. And especially when it got hot with the whole Diddy thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep coughing, but I cannot help it. I'm about to get off soon. But, because you notice, as it got later, I started coughing. That's because, I'm going to tell y'all what I got in my sock. I got some ginger in my sock, y'all. Pure, raw ginger. And I got it in my sock. And it's making all the phlegm come up. So it's making me cough more. So I know I got to get off this live stream. So I can get all of it out my system before I lay down. I don't want it to lay down and rest on my chest like that. But anyway, he brought up Joe Buttons because Joe Buttons been shouting out Amron Wiggins. Now, Joe Buttons used to shout out Marv Radio. He used to shout her out when she started doing the whole Tory thing. And she was covering the case with academics. She was doing most of the covering with academics when it was about the whole Tory Lanez thing. But as it went downhill, that whole, I'm not going to say that the relationship between her and academics went downhill, but it dwindled off. Now Amron Wiggins, he does the Diddy trial. And I was wondering, I said, why is Millie not doing the Diddy trial? Millie couldn't do the Diddy trial for whatever reason. I believe she couldn't do it because she had her own trial coming up with Megan Thee Stallion. So she had to put all her money on lawyers. Don't get mad at me because you got sued. And I'm doing the Diddy trial now. You could have been here with me. And I wish all of them would have been at the courthouse. Nick at Night was there. Lovely T was there. Dennis Byron was there. A lot of good. Tisa was there. Gene Deal was there. It was a moment in New York City. I covered the trial right from here and did good. So I don't understand why you are feeling some type of way about his achievements. Because like you said, his achievements are for him and yours will be for you. Now, Milagros, learn from your lesson and getting sued and everything. Build a new platform and do what you got to do. You don't even have to start from the bottom. Your subscribers are very loyal to you. They follow you everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Station Head, all of the things. YouTube, they follow you. Wherever she goes, they go. So, my thing is, you don't need to feel no type of way. You don't need to feel slighted. You can feel slighted, but what you going to do after that feeling is over? What are you going to do? What did you learn from this? What can you build from this? Because yeah, you went on Tasha K and it looked like a good look until y'all started talking about Amon. Because even I bigged it up. I was like, oh yes, this is gonna be everything. When I seen them post up the picture, I didn't know if they was doing an interview or not. I said this right here with her and Tasha K is gonna be a good look as long as everybody's on their best behavior. This is gonna be a good thing for YouTubers. Then y'all got a thing y'all started talking about Amron Wiggins, and then y'all felt like he shouldn't feel no type of way. I don't get how y'all felt like that. But let's keep going because I'm about to end this.
She gets these opportunities. Even when she was moving through the court things, I'm happy for her because I'm like, girl, this is a good look for us. In that federal courtroom, I know I was making jokes, but in that federal courtroom, when it was all on the line, when it got serious, girl, I was on her side, despite whatever we had going on, because, girl, this directly affects all of us.
That's right.
Negatively.
That's right.
So I was rooting for her.
Rooting for
what
you.
I don't like is that she wanted all the support when she was going through something, and we should have banded behind her because it was like, yes, it all affects us negatively, and everybody wants us to understand the effects, the negative effects that come when we go up against these celebrities, right? And so we should band and put our differences aside and band together as new media.
That's right.
But yet, when there's a win for one of us that can change the trajectory positive, we don't all band together. We start hating.
Yep. It looks weird.
Everybody on YouTube should have been supportive. Like, damn, this nigga is about to break out for YouTube. We want to see him win. Give that nigga the money. Make sure you pay him.
I still feel like
because
that.
You know what? That opens up more doors for y'all.
That's right. It does.
Instead, you're over here, in what world there's no planet and I'm better? What the fuck is that? What is that?
That was wrong.
Let's keep going.
Does that make sense?
No, it don't.
If I see what I feel like is a peer doing this or doing that or da 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 da, I do think that there should be some type of reflection, because if you're being motivated by these people, if you're trying to be better, if you just gauging how shit is going and who's interested in what, then I do think you would pay attention to those things. So in me seeing it, I thought about myself and I'm like, damn, why isn't your name on a list to do something like that?
And you should have started there.
Yeah.
But Managua, your name is not on the list. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because you're not as real of a bitch as you say you are. And I'm going to take it way back to the interview that you and I did.
Hello.
When I said that I wanted something out of the deal. And I'm talking to you as your friend right now. As a person that cares about you.
Mm-hmm.
You get too hyped up in the audience in this fake ghetto real bitch mentality, and you're not being real with yourself.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
And this is what I'm trying to tell you. When I sat up there and said, in regards to any celebrity relationship, I wanted something out of the deal. You sat up there and told me, what was her exact words? Entitlement is dangerous. Nikki or nobody owes me anything. All right. So you don't want nothing. That you're speaking out that you don't want anything further than what you have. You're not owed that. You shouldn't receive that. And then you started to realize later on, like, hold on, I do want something. I'm doing a lot of work. I'm a mouthpiece for niggas. Like, wait, where's my support? Well, You act like they don't owe you nothing. I speak loudly and say, motherfucker, listen, this transaction is mutually beneficial. But see, you will get on your platform and make it seem like by me saying these things and demanding my respect that I'm an opportunist.
Mm-hmm. That's what Sean Tasha K has said.
An opportunist with opportunities. You don't got no opportunities. Maybe you should start being an opportunist.
Now he told her to be an opportunist, y'all. But y'all get the gist of it. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Shout out to Amron Wiggins and all his lovely opportunities. I wish that everybody in this world of YouTube would just get along. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what really is the problem, and everybody just starts hating. But listen, we everybody has something for them. If everybody just stick to their own lane and stick to what you know, you don't have to worry about what everybody else is doing. As you come up in this world and this into your own, you will find that people are gonna come against you. And I'm not trying to say that Milagros is wrong for saying what she's saying. I just say it sounds fucking crazy. It is what it is. Certain things that should not be, they shouldn't be said out loud. Not on Instagram is what I mean. Not on Twitter Spaces. Not on none of the platforms that everybody's going to record it like we did and listen to it. You should have kept that to yourself. If that was your feeling, then you have to talk to yourself, like I said, on how to do better. You did your lawsuit. You were supposed to come up out of that like a phoenix in the sun. I don't understand. You went and sat down with the news. Tasha K wasn't the only one she sat down with. She went and sat down with the news first after her court case, and she was doing all of the things. I don't understand where she felt like once that list hit, I really think she felt slighted. I really think she felt some type of way, and she got into her feelings. And it be like that. You get in your feelings about certain things, and you do say to yourself, "Why is it not me? Why is it him?" But you didn't have to say that out loud on Station Head, beloved, because it looked weird. And you can say, "Oh no, I didn't mean it like that," but the way it came off, it was it looked like that's how you make that. And it is what it is. Please don't do it again. I love Millie. I love all the players on YouTube that I listen to and I follow and all of the things. I can give y'all a list right now and y'all can go follow them on YouTube and subscribe to them. They are all good channels. I do not listen to no fucking bozo ass people. Even down to Joe Buttons. I'll be listening to him in a couple more hours because I'm going to go take me a shower, go to sleep, wake back up, 5 o'clock, and I'm going to get right back to work like nothing ever happened. But But my thing is, what's for me is for me. I'm never saying, oh, why that hairstylist or why that person. And I'm good for that. I only worry about me. I only worry about me and what I can do better. I have my journals. I write things down all the time. And I know where I want to be. She needs to do that too. Milagros feels like I'm defeated. Why not me? Why him? Why is he over there on that list? You felt some type of way about that list. Until they said it was fake, you was in your feelings about that list. And this is why I don't always jump the gun on certain things because I seen the list. But I never said why me. You know what I said when I seen the list? I said, oh, Amron Wiggins made the cut. That's cool. That's what's up. A YouTuber got in there and he was the only YouTuber on this list. And I'm going to post the list on my community wall right after this live. Because even if the list is fake, okay? Even if the list is fake, it don't even matter. It don't matter, y'all. You know why it don't matter? Because whoever made the list thought enough of Amron to put him on the list. You get what I'm saying? So let me tell y'all what they did, okay? Let me tell y'all what they did. They put Amron's name up there with the great people. Rory and Mar was on that list. The guys from um Bag Few was on that list. It was a lot of people on that list. And Amron made the cut as one of the YouTubers. And I'm not mad at that. They put him right up there with the greats and then they put a dollar amount next to his name. Amron is gonna mess around. If he don't get double the amount on his next deal, he's going to get over that amount that was on that paper. And people are really going to be hating. Because when you climbing up, people only see that you're moving past them. And sometimes people don't want to see you move past them. They want to be able to move with you. But I'm going to tell you what my late cousin always told me. And I never understood it until now. He used to say, Eve, listen, don't feel guilty for doing you. Everybody cannot go. And what he meant is, and I feel with Tyler Perry even said it, everybody can't go. Everybody can't breathe that oxygen where you're about to go. You're about to be at heights where nobody can understand. Everybody cannot go. They're not going to be able to stand the air up there. They have to learn how to breathe at that altitude. You already at that altitude. You know how to breathe up there. God sets an altitude for you to be able to breathe, be comfortable at your highest height, and you manifested it. And you work hard to get there. People just want to ride coattails because they don't know how to get there. So they'll pull you down or either act like they're there for you, and when you get up there, then they'll pull you down. Or some people just try to pull you down before you even get there. It is what it is. I've known this. I talked about this with my aunt today, which is the crazy part, y'all. So I know how people do. I know how people feel. And all I ask every day is God to open up my eyes to all the negativity and open up all the doors to all the positive and business opportunities. That is it. And he haven't failed me yet. So I don't need to run outside. I don't need to be at the hottest parties because when I am at the party that like I was at last week, 2 weeks ago, I ain't skipped a beat. I ain't skipped a beat. All the influencers was in there. Eve. Oh, that's you. You're Eve. Yeah, I'm Eve. Yeah, all of that was happening. So I met new people. I wasn't able to go live over there because they was playing the music and I didn't want my channel to be flagged all of the ways and the things and the things and the things. But y'all get what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Amron is now learning that everybody is not for him. I hope him and Milagros packs it up. I hope him and Mob Radio packs it up. Him and Tasha K, that I think that's dead in the water. After that interview, I just think it's dead in the water. But I really do hope him and Mob Radio have a sit down and really pack shit up because they can do great things together. And I feel like Tasha K realizes that they can do great things together, and she did not like it. She didn't like it. She did not like it. I don't care what nobody say. She did not like it, and that's why I put up the thumbnail of them dressing alike. They did not plan that. They didn't plan that. It's funny how it was powder blue and I'm doing the powder blue cup. That's crazy, right? You see what I'm saying? But they dressed in that powder blue, and when they seen each other, they was both in shock that they both was in the same color. They did not plan that. It just happened to happen like that. Great minds think alike. When you on a wavelength with somebody and you gelling with somebody, things like that happens. And it happened. And everything was beautiful at that Tory Lane trial until they got put out the courtroom. But then everything was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? First major child, you live and you learn. But I'm happy that he's starting to see people for who they really are. Like I said, I love everybody. They are all underneath my favorite channels. I just hope everybody gets along and make this a great workspace. People are trying to get on YouTube. People want to be on YouTube. When C-19 happened, all you seen was a bunch of entertainers come over here to YouTube and try to make a coin. There were so many people rushing over here. I remember when they were saying YouTubers wasn't this, YouTubers wasn't that, and we not doing this and we not doing that, and that's like the bottom of the barrel. But how could it be bottom of the barrel when YouTube is worldwide? You don't have to download the app because it's already on your phone when you buy it. So they want to sit up there and try to diminish YouTubers and no, y'all not right and this and that. But then when the C-19 happened, y'all came over here and was trying to make a cute little coin and trying to knock us out our positions over here on YouTube, even though y'all didn't even know what y'all was doing. Some of y'all celebrities with the money, y'all didn't know how to work cameras, y'all didn't know how to work your lives, y'all didn't know how to set up y'all lighting, y'all didn't know none of the things. Y'all was getting all y'all information from YouTubers. So it is what it is. Now YouTubers is considered new media, and people are mad about that. I just hope that I just hope Amron don't let nobody knock him out his position. Stay cool and keep pushing. 2026 is up and it's stuck. Like, it's up. Whoever can survive can survive. And whoever is up is up. You got to work hard, play hard to get where you need to be. Don't worry about why he's there. Worry about how you can get there. Worry about the things you need to do. Write a list down. I need to do this in 2026 for my platform. Write a list, baby, and check it twice. And do what you need to do. Period. My name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell me how y'all feel in the comments about this live. I'll meet y'all in the comments. I had a great time with y'all tonight. I gotta go, YouTube. Later.